within 1 week, they say, hey, look, man, it's a lot going on, but today's going to be your last day. So I said, all right.
Let's go.
He tried me like a bitch. Bitch, you don't pay for my money.
Lord, call 911.
Oh, now what? Hold on, I'm ready.
I can't do nothing.
Fuck you.
I get it. I get fired.
And I'm popping your tires too, bitch.
Welcome back. This is video number 3 in the Life Control Method series of 7. I want to start us off with a thought. So they say that everyone on this planet get the same 24 hours, same 7 days a week, but we all use them differently. I say the only difference is that our 24 hours compared to someone that's, I don't know, a millionaire or billionaire, is that their 24 hours are used more efficiently. So they have more control of their 24 hours. So number 3 in the Life Control Method series would be take back your 24. We're given 24 hours a day, and it's yours and all yours. I see that people can't come up with different ideas, and can't be creative, and can't start businesses or live their dreams because they don't have enough time. And it is enough time. If they gave us 26 hours a day, 27 hours a day, we would still find some way to fill it up with some monotonous task to where we couldn't get things done, and then we complain about, oh, 27 hours is not enough, 26 hours is not enough. So 24 hours is more than enough. You just have to take control of your 24 hours and get that time back. If you're working for 10 hours a day, you only have, 14 left, and you sleep for 8. You have 6 left of activity. And then, that doesn't include the commute backwards and forwards. So taking back your 24 is the most important thing you can do. For an example, there was a time where I was working in corporate, and I had to do an hour and 30-minute drive to the office, clock in, 10 hours and 30 minutes of work, clock out, another hour and 30 minutes of driving back home. I was going crazy. That hour and 30-minute drive back home at the end of the day was the most peaceful. Even when I got home, I felt the rush of, oh, I need to do this, I need to take a shower, I need to cook, I need to eat, I need to clean. It was just a lot of things to where I couldn't focus on the things that would make me happy. So I decided to quit. I jumped off the ledge, took the leap. Once I figured out everything that I needed to know about my life and my talents and my skills, I built a plan. And after I built the plan, I would say a month later, I turned in the 2-week notice, and they didn't even let me go for the 2 weeks. I signed up for a lot of overtime, just trying to make as much money as I can before I left, and they caught wind of it. And within 1 week, they said, hey, look, man, it's a lot going on, but today's going to be your last day. So I said, all right. And immediately I felt the effect of how much time there really is in the day. We don't really feel how much time there is in the day because we're giving it to other things, but 24 hours is an extraordinary large amount of time to complete anything. And another thing I think about when I'm thinking about the 24 hours is that people don't get ideas out because they don't have time to think. Sometimes we need time to just sit there and think to ourselves for hours on end before we come up with this great idea. Sometimes the small window after work, or before you put the kids to bed, or before you get them ready for school, is not enough. Sometimes you need more time. So I would say dedicating. If you can't get your 24 back today, or within the next few months or so, cut out some time every day to just sit and do nothing.
Nothing? We can't just sit here and do nothing.
Because if you think about it, most of the time we're running, we're doing something, and we think that doing something or beating on our craft or just beating into something is going to produce something, and it's not. What's going to produce is having a clear mindset, a clear thought process, and actually being able to sit there and think creatively. But you can't think creatively when you have all these things that life are throwing at you. But that's why we have that 24 hours, so you can space everything out. You won't be stressed, and you'll come up with your best ideas. So again, take your 24 back and make the most of it, because I did. Subscribe,